Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Before I reintroduce you to two very familiar faces, I would like to thank our amazing crew for a great episode yesterday. We have Josiane Hurd, our director. Josiane, thanks for holding the fort. Adina Marmelstein on camera, and Adina is back with us again today as well. Josiane and Adina are back. We also had someone interning for us, Victoria Hernandez. We appreciate it. Victoria is not here today. She will be back with us tomorrow or possibly next week. Besides that, we had Richard Swanson, who helped set up the lights and the sound system for us. So all the studio settings, courtesy Richard Swanson. Thank you so much. This episode was aired in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network. If you'd like to watch this outside of New York City, and thanks to Darwin for the reminder, go to our website, the studio website, www.mnn.org. That's Manhattan Neighborhood Network, mnn.org. Go to MNN3 and type up Yogaxpress, Yogaxpress. Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35. Now we air 1:30 in the afternoons, Eastern Time. That's 1:30.
I know we have to do it over again. I'm sorry.
No problem. That's good practice for me. Okay, you may want... Is Richard there?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. No problem, that's okay. Oh, Danny's there, okay. Then I'll just mark it, because the one I submit, I'll just mark it's 1 minute later. Okay.
The DVD was moving.
No problem, that's okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't have a DVD running. It's right now.
No, that's okay. Hey, Josiane, just one more thing.
The lettering was moving.
That's okay, that's quite all
Hey, come
right.
on,
Josiane, give me 1 second. Josiane,
Josiane,
She's getting to work.
1 second. I know. My introduction is pretty long, so you don't have to stay only with me in the beginning. Like just vary it with all three of us as well.
Because I remember I put those.
No, I know. But just give me a couple of minutes in the beginning, and then.
Don't cut her off at the breast. It just it doesn't
No,
work.
I have to.
No, but it's
For
just
the
a little
introduction,
lower.
I have to have a face.
No, what she's saying is probably I look too boobies, so you gotta get me from the waist up.
It just looks strange unless it's a talk show to have her so cut off. I just
Yeah,
think
but
so.
she's
Ju-
not moving, so.
Yeah, I know. I'll try to move less. Maybe take it from my waist up, and also get all three of us. Thank you, Josiane.
It's just strange for a yoga show to be cut off like that.
I'll try and sort of sit up like that. Oh, then I
Oh,
get
now
my
you
head
can't
cut
She
up.
has to
Sorry.
adjust that. No, she has to.
what about like that? Is good or not?
This one, no. What she
Like
has a
that?
point.
It's
What she's
good.
saying is it's probably too close, so it's sort of it shouldn't typically cut off at the
Okay.
chest. I see what you're saying. Maybe from the waist. Also, it makes me look fatter this way. So maybe this is one way I can try and look
It's
slim.
it's not a way to start out, that's all. And it's not a yoga show.
She's the director, so I'm going to leave it to her. But you made a good point.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. Danny's there, so I got to thank him as well. Danny Darrow. Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program, and I'd like to share a little secret with you. It's not exactly my secret, it's something that's out there, but maybe you're not aware of it just yet. The sounds you hear in the beginning of this program, the Om sound, actually is a trisyllabic sound. And I would go on air to say, to reiterate this, Om is not a word. It is a trisyllabic sound that emanates from the belly. The Ah sound comes from the belly. You can place your palms. Actually, Darwin and Sarah, you might want to try that. Let's try that. Try it with us. You should feel a bit of, very nice. You should feel a bit of a vibration. So you should keep going till you feel your lower abdomen vibrating. Place your left hand, keep your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest and go, ooh. Say it out loud. Ooh. You should feel a vibration right there. And then close your eyes and go, So Om is actually a trisyllabic sound that emanates from the lower belly to the chest and to the inside of your skull. So you feel a reverberation in your skull. So it's really a sound where the mind goes, energy flows. So it's a sound that actually helps you energize the whole insides of your body. If you realize all our glands and organs are located between the hip and the top of the head. The extremities, the lower extremities, the legs and the arms do not have any glands and organs. So that's why we feel so refreshed when you make the sound Om. This is just a little something we wanted to share with you on air. So try and chant. Now, do not think of Om as a religious sound. It can be religious, it can have a spiritual connotation for me, maybe not for you. So if you just want to, if you find any other trisyllabic sound in your language, in any language that you speak, that gives you the same effect, feel free, make that sound so that way you're actually your insides are vibrating, you are energizing your insides. Now, before I get carried away, as I usually do, I get very excited when we're on this show. I'd like to reintroduce Darwin Reina to my left and Sarah Torres to my right. And in a few moments, they're going to tell you a little more about themselves, maybe even remind you about some of the things they've been up to. Before we do that, I'd like to thank our facilitator, Richard Swanson, for the amazing lights, the studio lights, and the sound system. Our director, Josiane Hurd. Josiane, thank you for being girl on the spot, as usual. And Danny Darrow is assisting Josiane today in the control room. We also have Adina Marmelstein, who did great camera work yesterday, and she's back with us today as well. So thanks to the whole team for great teamwork. And also thanks are due to Manhattan Neighborhood Network for permitting the filming of this episode in their studios. Remember, if you are stretching with us, you have a lot of support from us. Besides this daily yoga health show, which airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FIOS 35, we air Monday through Friday at 1:30 Eastern Time, that's New York time. We also have a website, www.yogaxpress.com, YOGAXPRESS.com. But if you come on the show, we share my third title, Yoga Secrets, with you, which has 8 + 2 ailment-specific cards inside. So you address 8 common ailments with 48 simple stretches that helps you energize all major glands and organs inside of your body. We also share a postcard, a sun salutation poster, and a fridge magnet with you. So you get a lot of these extra props for your practice. So you have no excuses not to stretch. Now, before we freeze right here, we have planned a simple standing sequence for you today, and tomorrow we'll do the seated ones. But before I get into our stretches, I'd like to reintroduce Sarah Torres to my right. Sarah, I know our introduction took a long time, but we'd like to know more about you.
Oh, that's nice. Well,
Finally.
I'm happy to be here at Yoga Express. I'm glad that I'm a part of this show. I'm happy that I get to participate here. And just coming here, it just feels, the energy is different. My personal energy,
Right.
I've noticed a difference. Like just even the things that I regularly want to do, I might feel more energized.
That's a wonderful endorsement.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah, it is. And then, I got the poster that you were talking about.
Yes, the
And
sun
thank you.
salutation.
I was reading it, and it talked about that stretching is good before you go to before sunrise and sunset.
Right.
So, I'm always up at the crack of dawn. Not even, before that. I don't know why. So
We did the sun salutation yesterday, so now you should be able to practice with the chart.
yeah,
Great.
I did, and just the whole day felt different. And like if I'm home, I'll need a nap because I'm up at 2-3 o'clock in
Right,
the morning.
right.
But I find that I don't need that at this point. So
Wonderful.
happy.
So your batteries are fully charged. Great.
and I can
Great.
be typing all night and running all day.
It makes you feel like you've got 48 hours in the day, right?
Yes, it does.
So amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm happy you're enjoying yourself, Sarah, because that really shows. When you do
Yes.
your stretches, it shows. I know when I first started practicing, I was suddenly starting to sit up straight. My shoulders were going back.
posture changed.
Posture changes. You feel, and when your posture improves, you feel better. Your shoulders go back, so it's like literally all the weight of the world comes off of your shoulders. Otherwise, we always worry and sort of tend to internalize too much. Or actually, no, let me put it this way: we introvert too much. We need to internalize, but not to introvert.
Right.
So you feel better. And the days I don't practice, I'm actually not really in control of my thoughts. So yeah, that's really great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Darwin, Reina,
Hello, Bunny.
hi. You would like to say hello to your
Yes,
colleagues?
actually they are watching us right now.
Fantastic.
I want to send a hi to my boss,
Yes.
Tony Rovira.
Go
from
straight into the
Barcelona.
camera. Okay, I think you have Adina's camera.
That's my camera.
Tony, okay, Tony, this
Okay.
one's for you.
Tony Rovira got a great show in Barcelona. I just want to say hi, and his show is Tony Rovira It Too.
Does that mean this is for you?
Yeah, it means like
You too.
it would be like Banu Shures and you.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Great. Tony Rivera, this episode is for you. So please enjoy, stretch with us, and watch Darwin have a great time.
Thank you, Banu.
Thank you.
I don't want to be rude. Hi, Tony.
That's good. You're gonna be very happy.
There you
Actually.
go. We're all going to enjoy this session, especially today in particular, because we're going to do the whole standing sequence if we can. We're going to take our viewers right through the whole standing stretches. That's 19 postures and I think as many minutes. So let's see if we can do that. We're going to challenge ourselves. We're going to stand up. And I've got my little cheat sheet right here. All right, let's stagger ourselves. So Sarah and Darwin, you want to come forward. Heels together, toes slightly apart, palms in front of your chest. We start our sequence or any of our postures in this posture. This helps us internalize. Close your eyes for just a few seconds. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. Hasta Uttana, hands raised. Exhale, fold from the hip. If your palms do not touch the floor, and Sarah's palms are almost all the way down, you can have your fingers at your toes, or you can have your hands at your ankles or your shin. Try to avoid your knees. Pada Hasta, hands to feet. Now, here's a little deviation from our normal routine. Bring your heels apart so your feet are about 4 to 6 inches apart from each other. The insides of your feet are parallel. We're going to inhale with a straight back. Bring your palms up to shoulder height. Palms are facing each other. Now let's look up and then exhale, bend at the knees. Utkat Asana. Utkat is thunderbolt. And if you feel there's too much pressure on your knees in this posture, you can lean back just a little bit. If you're able to handle it, lean forward. Whatever you do, use your low back. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Let's all turn to face Danny's camera. We're going to turn to the left. So basically, we're going to face the front left of the mat. Bring your feet out about 3 to 3.5 feet apart. I'm not very tall, so I'm going to bring my legs out about 3 feet apart. Put your brakes on first. So you want to feel nice and secure on the mat. And then when you're ready, bring your right foot out so that the heel of the right foot aligns as at a T with the inside of your left sole. Trikon Asana. 3 is 3, kon is corner. Trikon literally means 3 corners or triangle. Now let your upper body face the side of the room or the studio. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Just up to shoulder height down. We're not going to that one yet. That's all right. Now, no problem. Lean a little bit to your right. Exhale, dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up. Both palms face forward. Now, if this posture is a little uncomfortable for you, bring your right foot, wiggle your right foot further apart. So that way you also feel a delicious stretch on your adductor muscles on the inside of your upper right thigh, and your hands are trying to reach further down. So you want to hold it right there. Inhale, let's come up. And then stay where we are. Let's stay right where we are. We're going to bend the right leg at the knee into another posture called Virabhadra or Brave Warrior. Exhale, and dip. Let's go into Virabhadra Kona, warrior angle. Keep dipping, keep exhaling. Dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up. Both palms face forward. Now to challenge yourself, take the left arm all the way overhead. Palm faces down. You want to conserve your energy. If you keep your palm facing outward, it's almost symbolic that you are actually sending your energy out. You want to hold it. Inhale, let's come up. Bring both arms to shoulder height. Straighten your right knee. Turn your right foot in. Turn the left foot out. For just a few moments, we may be looking away from the camera, but you know we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. Look at the tip of your fingers on the left hand. This time I'm going to make sure that my left foot is further away from my right. Put your brakes on the right foot. Lean a little bit to your left. Exhale. Dip your left hand in front of your left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. We may recognize that one side of our body cooperates a little more. This is a great time to learn that about our body.
That's true.
Yeah, it is. And let's look up at the raised arm. So let's look up at the right hand this time. Both palms face forward. Inhale, let's come up. And then keep your left foot where it is. Keep it turned out where it is. I want to come right on the mat. Take my right foot out. Exhale, dip, bend the left leg at the knee into Virabhadra, and then Virabhadra Kona. Exhale, dip your left arm in front of your left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. Both palms face forward. Look up at the raised arm and hold. Challenge yourself. Take your right arm all the way overhead, palm facing down. Look up at the tip of your fingers on your right hand. Inhale, let's come up. Arms back to shoulder height. Straighten your left knee. Turn your left foot in. Exhale and relax. Let's wiggle our feet closer. Turn to face the camera. I'm not sure how many minutes we took to do that, but the first 19 postures, we're going to try and stretch with you and stay with us. I'm going to take you through a fairly intense back bend. It's called Tiryangasana. Tiryang is intense back bend. So here's what we're going to do. Bring your feet. We're going to try, let's face Adina's camera this time. Let's face the front left of the mat. So you don't want to go all the way to the side of the studio. Front left. Bring your feet out about 8 to 10 inches apart. Place your palms and make the insides of your feet are parallel to each other. Place both your palms. Sarah, in case you feel blindsided about what we're doing, I know you're very new to the show. You want to look at the monitor. Place your palms on your buttocks and push your elbows back. Now, when we were kids, we'd have this little contest trying to meet our elbows in the back of a body, right? Now, the moment your elbows go back, trying to meet each other, your shoulders open up. You already feel the weight of the world coming off of your shoulders. Now, here's what we're going to do. Strengthen your low back. Engage your low back muscles. Inhale, open up your chest, lift your chin up. Exhale, glide your hands down the back of your legs. Tiryangasana. Keep exhaling. Bend your knees if you need to. I know I do, so I will bend. Inhale. Let's come up. This posture might make you feel a little dizzy, so just relax for just a few seconds. I don't want anyone falling off. This time, to counter the stretch, we're going to take you through a posture called Prasarita Padottanasana. Prasarita is widespread. Padottan is feet or legs. Asana is, of course, posture. Bring your legs out about a little wider than you normally would, about 4 feet. For me, it'll be about 3.5 to 4 feet. Sarah's taller, so is Darwin. Put your brakes on. This is, ooh, Sarah, nice, but be careful. Be careful.
Oh, okay.
No, that's great. I'm worried for you, actually. No. We're going to try, but I'm going to see if I can. I don't want to go too far. Bring your legs out about 4 feet. For me, about 4 feet. If you're very tall, you might want to go further, maybe 3.5 to 4 feet. Put your brakes on. Prasarita Padottanasana, or in the school that I was trained, we call it Ugrasana. Ugra means fierce. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your palms together in any manner you've been trained. You could have your index and your thumbs out. You could cross all your fingers over or just keep your palms flat. This time I'm going to try and keep my palms flat. Exhale, fold from the hip with a nice straight back. Here in the studios, we're trying to avoid hitting each other, and we're going to do the best we can to do that. Use a foam block if you need to, but before I do that, I'm going to try and at least give it a shot. I'm going to try and touch the top of my head to the floor. Now, if you feel you're a little tired today and that's not going to happen, place a foam block or a towel. Keep exhaling and dip. Now, if the block at the lowest orientation is not helping you, place it at midpoint and dip. If that's not working, let's go to the highest orientation. Keep your elbows close, palms, fingers nicely splayed, palms are flat. Wiggle your toes a little closer to each other first till you believe it's safe enough to take your palms off of the floor. Palms together, extend your arms in front of you. Inhale, let's come up. Sarah's too comfortable. She doesn't want to come out of this. Keep inhaling. Exhale and release. And then very gently, let's bring our feet closer together. Let's turn to face the front of the camera.
You feel a little bit dizzy, right?
You do feel dizzy? Usually when you go backward, you feel dizzy. When you go forward, it's supposed to help you balance. But if you do feel dizzy going forward, you might want to just either stay still or do a few twists, something that'll help you get your, they call it the cochlear fluid, the one that helps you stay with your balance, helps you just stay a little bit in the center for a moment. So yeah, feel free. Do you feel dizzy?
No, I'm okay.
Sometimes people do. Sometimes people do. You're right.
Yeah.
Especially when you do back bends.
Exactly.
And that's why in yoga what we say is inhale up and keep your eyes open when you go up or back. When you go down, you can close your eyes. But if you feel dizzy, keep your eyes open.
It's normal.
It's perfectly normal. It happens. With practice, you'll be fine. Heels together, toes slightly apart, palms in front of your chest. Ardha Chandra, half moon or crescent moon. Elbows are raised to help you stay in the moment. Inhale the arms up. And now hold it right there. Wiggle your biceps behind your ears. We're going to exhale and swing. Sway to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left, back to the center. Let's try on the right side first. Exhale. Dip to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale and release. Bring your palms in front of your chest. Palms are facing down. So you want both your palms facing down. Elbows are raised. Bring your feet apart this time. The insides of both your feet are parallel once more. So from Ardha Chandra or crescent or half moon, we're getting into a posture called Kati Chakra. Kati is spinning or half, and chakra is wheel. So it's like a spinning wheel, but we're only halfway there. We're not going to spin all the way around. I don't think we're quite ready for that, right? Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to exhale, swing our right arm out, inhale the right arm back in, and do the same with the other arm. First round, our hips stay in place. Second round, we take our hips with us. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Back to the center. This time, to redeem ourselves, we're going to do with our hips. We're going to take our hips with us and swing our right arm all the way out. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. That's okay, Sarah, you can hit me. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale and release. If you have limited space at home, you want to try and stagger yourself. Now, even if we do stagger, I think we're still going to end up hitting each other, but we're going to do the best we can. We know that even if we do get really close to the other person, our body makes its own adaptations. Our arm bends, the elbow bends automatically, right? Now, transfer your weight to the right leg. From Kati Chakra, we'll take you through a posture called Vriksh. Vriksh means tray. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Lift your left heel off of the floor. Turn your left knee out to the side. Place your right hand on your right hip. Inhale, lift your left foot off of the floor. Hold on to your left ankle. Attach the sole of your left foot to the inside of your upper right thigh. Got it. We have about 5 minutes left, so you like this, right? Yeah, you probably love balanced postures. Place both your palms. You know why we are very comfortable in balance? When you're really comfortable in a posture, that becomes your favorite. Place your palms in front of your chest.
That's
elbows
true.
are raised. Keep inhaling. Look at a point that doesn't move. Think of your little one, Sarah. Keep inhaling. Take your palms all the way overhead and hold. Remember, we at the studios, our holding time is much longer. Exhale and release. Typically, balanced postures do not have to be held that long. Very gently release the left foot. Just when you were up there.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, got it. I don't know what was happening there.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. Balanced postures are hard to hold for a long time, so you're doing great. And you have not had too much warning. So let's try the other side. You'll find you're expecting that longer period, so you'll be very comfortable. Transfer your weight. See, when you do the pelvic stretches, I'm so envious. So I know exactly, I know exactly how it feels. But when you fell out, you went right back in, and that's very inspiring. That's what we want. Oh yeah. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Lift your right heel off of the floor. Left hand goes on the left hip. Turn the right knee out to the side. Inhale. Lift your right leg. Hold on to the right ankle with the right hand. Attach the sole of the right foot to the inside of the upper left thigh. Place your palms in front of your chest. Elbows are raised. Inhale. Take your arms overhead. Vrikshasana, Vriksh or tree. Exhale and release. I noticed too, very nice, exhale. I noticed you made your own adaptation that was good. Just make sure you don't place your foot, your sole, on your knee. You can place it at the shin or at the ankle. Avoid the knee if you can. You don't want to push your patella.
Above the knee too? Above?
Above the knee or below the knee is fine, not on the knee.
Okay.
I think you went above. Oh, you were there. At the calf is fine.
No, I was above. Yeah.
You were above, so you're fine. But I want to warn our viewers not to take your foot not to place it on the knee, because we put pressure, we might move it. Let's take our viewers through another posture called Tula Danda, balancing scales. Heels together, toes slightly apart. Inhale, the arms up. Danda is stick or the rod and the scales. Tula is balance. Exhale, we're going to fold. We're going to dip our torso, lift our left foot all the way up in the back. Exhale and dip. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, let's come out of that. I released too quickly, but that's okay. We're going to transfer the weight to the left leg. Exhale and dip. Inhale, let's come up. Let's transition very gracefully. Exhale. Let's transition into the next one. Left hand goes on the left hip. Inhale, the right foot up. Hold on to your right big toe. Exhale and extend your right leg out in front of you. If you're very comfortable, you might want to take your right foot, leg out to the side.
If I cannot do that,
if you cannot, just hold on. That's fine. Hold on to your ankle. Just feel the stretch under your leg. Exhale and relax. Transfer the weight. If you feel you're not ready to take your leg all the way out to the front, hold on to your ankle. You don't have to hold the big toe. Ankle is fine. And just try to feel that stretch under. Let's try it on the other side. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Inhale. I'm going to hold on to my ankle this time. And then extend the left leg out.
oh yes.
Inhale and release. As long as you feel the stretch, that's all we want. Let's relax. Again, transfer your weight to the left leg. That was Uttita Pada, raised foot. Left hand goes on the left hip. I'm going to take you through a posture called